Austen. Good morning to all. I'm here with Jane Austen, a rather successful writer. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here.
So Jane, woman to woman, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
By golly bum, no! I was born in Hampshire, England, on the 16th of December, just a few years back in 1775. That would make me, 35 years young.
Oh, Jane, you make me giggle. Can you tell us a little bit about your life?
My parents were busy as I was one of 7. So when I was 7, my elder sister and I went to boarding school in Oxford. I returned home for periods of time where I would put on performances with my family at our home, and I loved them. I was finally able to finish my formal education at age 10 and went on to begin writing my first stories the following year. I remained single. Life moved on from there, where I continued writing. It put me in a happy place that really gave me a rush of emotions. I was still single. Speaking of emotions, there was a time where I fell in love. Let me tell you, and pip pip cheerio, did I have anxiety. I wrote about love, but I did not handle this very well, and it fell apart. Let me tell you though, this was one of many love stories. I was single again. However, when I was 26, a man who I thought I loved proposed to me, and I said yes. Well, the next day I woke up thinking it was all a mistake. So I moved on and have not yet had any relationships, which means I'm single.
Sounds like you got your message across.
Oh yeah, I wanted to make sure that people knew I'm single and not looking for a relationship.
Okay then, let's move on, shall we? Did the time period that you live in or are living in influence you personally in any way?
Well, our government was pretty stable while I was growing up. The French fought a revolution that led their country into chaos, which caused many of the British to be cautious about our state of our country. Since then, not much has happened. My family was part of the gentry, or the growing middle class, which included the lower nobility and the land-owning middle class. We were not extremely wealthy nor poor, which helped me stay a humble person. However, women could not vote or hold parliament positions. Only gentlemen could. But I never stuck my nose where it did not belong.
I see. Did it impact your writing in any way?
I would say so. Many of the characters that I use in my books come from my experiences. Living in England during the early 19th century, I witnessed firsthand what life is like for a gentry. So I use my experiences to help shape different characters in my stories. Also, the title of my book, Pride and Prejudice, was inspired by the book Cecilia by Fanny Burney.
Okay, logical enough. Can you give us a few of your most popular books?
My most popular novel is Northanger Abbey, which means so much to me since so much heart was added in. The second is Persuasion, and then comes Pride and Prejudice. I take much pride in these books, as they are some of my most meaningful works.
Obviously you've been pretty successful. What do you think caused these works to become so popular?
Well, many people enjoy the sort of things I talk about, like love and happiness, and I guess that's enough for people. Sometimes I also hear that people really seem to enjoy my style of writing.
Now, which of these themes is truly most important to you and who you are?
The themes that I've really stuck to and feel strongly about are love, money, power, and status. Many of these I have been in contact with, especially love. Like I said before, I have had my chance of love, but I'm getting into my late 30s now, so I might as well share my love in a book.
It sure has been a lot of fun with you today, but before we go, is there anything else you would like to tell us about yourself?
Well, it most definitely has been a great time. However, I feel as though I'm going to die on July 18th, 1817, and will be buried at the Winchester Cathedral in England.
Thank you, Jane.